All right, so believe it or not, donuts have a huge place on the program. Believe it or not. And yes, you heard me correctly. Donuts do have a huge place on this show. If you do not believe me, check out some of the history. There is, of course, my ironclad, tried and true, timeless take about the law of diminishing returns as it relates to donuts. Now, it's not exclusive to donuts. I learned about that in Econ 1 or Econ 4A or whatever that class was as an undergrad at UC Santa Barbara. But it applies to donuts, right? The first donut you have generally is amazing. Like it's like crack, right? It's a donut. It's incredible. So it's the best feeling ever, and it's so good you can't wait to have another one. But the funny thing is, the second one is never as good as the first one, ever. So you're desperate to get the feeling of the first, and you didn't get it with the second, so you chase it with a third. But when you chase that hard, you know you're not going to get it if you didn't get it with the second. And then halfway through the third, either you're puking or you're stroking out in some sort of diabetic coma or both. And then you wish you never had the first one in the first place. I've said it 1,000 times. I'll say it 1,000 more before they rip this mic away from me. Nothing is as good, though, as that first donut. Stop right there. If you're going to have one, just stop at one because it's never that good. That's just my take. I'm kind of a donut guy, a one donut guy. However, not everybody sees it that way. Here's another famous take that's been played on this show more than a few times. And although I love me a donut, I love this guy's take on donuts. It's unbelievable. Former SEAL, all-around badass, motivational guru, podcaster, successful author, and one of the toughest guys ever, Jocko Willink. Jocko has waged war against what he refers to as jelly-filled lies.
Donuts to me just represent the absolute epitome and pinnacle of things that you should stay away from because let's face it, donuts have absolutely zero nutritional value whatsoever. They are purely made to taste good and give you nothing but make you fat and unhealthy. Donuts are sugar-coated lies. That's all they are. And they're lying to you with their beautiful taste and their jelly-filled center.
Jocko, he's not wrong. He's not wrong. All right, so there are two pieces of jungle donut content. But what about my guy Delonte West going legend on the JRIB correspondence segment back in the day?
This is one of the main culprits right here. J.J. Hickson forgot the donuts today.
Yep. Broke back J.J.
Broke back J.J.
Got a broken back.
Oh, yeah, look, Jim, his excuse was he had an MRI today, so he couldn't stop past the Krispey Kremes.
I couldn't. Who was Jim? Who was Jim?
Hold on, buddy. You got to cut that part out right there.
Who was Jim?
Jim Rome.
Rome and Bernie.
Yeah.
Bernie.
What's up, player?
But for real, though, don't let that happen again,
I'm going to go next time, for real.
Listen.
I'm going to get him on the road.
Listen, in a world of hazing, that's not too hard to ask. Just stop past the Krispy Kremes and get some warm
Krispy Kreme had 2 hours. I got to drive all the way to Cincinnati.
I don't care if you got to fly, train, planes, or automobiles. You better have my donuts.
All right, J.J. Hickson was broke back because he hurt his back. He had a bad back. So that was so iconic that a listener in San Diego, John Segman, went and got a donut tattooed on his back with sprinkles that spelled out Rome, and under it wrote, "Better have my jungle." Shout out to JS, John Segman. Hey, John, what up, player? What up, player?
Hey,
4
John.
pieces of donut content and counting. What about the all-timer? My favorite heckle ever, I think. And you know me, I like Boogie. I like the big fella. I do. But how about these guys ripping into Demarcus Cousins when Boogie was with the Kings and he fouled out of a game a few years back?
AD, what's good, baby?
What happened, fat boy? Fouled out?
Cousins, what's good? Fat boy, how many you got, baby? What's good, fat boy? Fat boy! Fat boy! Fat boy!
We got donuts. Milk and donuts, fat boy.
Hey, fat boy, I got some donuts for you.
Krispey Kreme, fat boy.
Pelicans, of course, is what I'm getting at. Hey, fat boy, I got some donuts for you. Krispy Kreme, fat boy. I like Boogie. I do. but I'm not sure there will ever be a better heckle than that. So now you've got 5 pieces of jungle donut content. I bring it all up for this next topic very quickly. The aforementioned Krispey Kreme donuts now running a promotion, and it's pretty wild. According to an Instagram post, Krispey Kreme has launched the Sweet Support campaign. Starting today, if you present your COVID-19 vaccination card at any U.S. store, you are entitled to 1 free original glazed donut every day for the rest of 2021. That's right. 1 free donut every single day for the rest of the year. So if you have your card right now, you could tattoo Krispy Kreme for 283 free donuts over the course of the next 8 months. In other words, Krispy Kreme Vax Boy.
Krispy Kreme, fat boy!
I mean, I could do the rest of this program on that promotion alone. I mean, that's that fascinating to me for a number of reasons. First and foremost, I absolutely applaud Krispy Kreme and any company who show public support for the vaccination. I do. Now, I know for some of you who think the government is trying to inject mind control, Kool-Aid into all of us, that is a reason to go and that you're just not going to get vaccinated. You know, honestly, you're entitled to your opinion, no matter how whack that sounds or is. I support the vaccine. I support the companies who support the vaccine. I haven't gotten it yet because it's not my turn, but I will as soon as I can. That said, and I feel strongly about that too. That said, it is hilariously American that we have to entice and bribe people to do the right thing with donuts. I mean, is that not a headline like right out of The Onion? Krispy Kreme offering free donuts for a year to any American who gets the vaccine. Donuts. In other words, celebrate immunity with obesity. Matt in Van and Tyler in Shredmonton cannot believe how fat we all look and sound right about now. Most world citizens, I think, would like to get it as soon as possible. Like being safe from a deadly disease would be enough for them. Not us. Not here in America. Nope. We need a pot of glazed donuts at the end of our rainbow. Yeah, I think I would like one of those shots. But what do I get in return? What will you give me if I get in line to get vaccinated? How about a donut every single day for the rest of the year? Hell yeah. I'm in. So there's that. Rewarding a health decision, no, a potentially life-saving decision, but a health decision with a donut every day. Planet Fitness giving their members Tootsie Rolls and having pizza nights once a week. Cannot believe this. And then there's this. How many donut-crazed fat Americans who are not eligible for the vaccine yet are frantically figuring out how to forge vax cards so they can head over to Krispy Kreme right now? Like, remember back in the day, you had that one hookup. And believe me now, I've seen the kids today. It's a lot easier to get a fake ID now than it was when I was a kid. When I was a kid, there was that one delinquent with the razor blade that could lift up numbers and move them around on a license. It was unbelievable. What a talent that was, man. Remember that back in the day, you had that hookup at the DMV or someplace else where you could get that fake ID to buy your smokes and your beers. Yeah, well, that then, that's this now. Now, fatties are smashing their keyboards, dialing anybody they know who can get a Photoshop of a Vax card. Not a fake ID, but a fake Vax card so they can get their free donuts.
The fingers you have used to dial
now, if you really want
to obtain a special dialing wand,
if you really want to laugh at how stupid and divided America can be at times, go read the comments section of Krispy Kreme's Instagram post. Comment sections generally are the worst place you could ever hang out. But in this particular case, this one is worth its weight in glaze. You've got the anti-vaxxers swearing to take their business to Dunkin', which is incredible. Like, oh, hell no. That's it. I've been a Krispy Kreme fan for years. I'm going to Dunkin' Donuts now because you vaxxers. Then you've got the doctors calling the promotion well-intentioned, but with a misguided payoff, considering how sugar weakens the immune system. I don't know. Doctors got a pretty good point there. Right? We're trying to build up our immune system. That's why we're getting the vaccination. Yeah, but if you're smearing those donuts all over your face every single day, if you're snorting glazed donuts every single day, so you've got some people asking if they can have 2 donuts a day because they actually had COVID. There's that third group. All right, yeah, but I already had the virus, so can I have 2 donuts every single day? Then you've got other people asking how much of this promotion violates HIPAA laws. This is just a taste of what's going on in the comments section. It is an all-out bleep show. Like the worst we have to offer on display, all in one place. People are arguing about vaccines and free donuts on a social media app. Their real life is happening right in front of them, but they've got their heads down, buried in their phones, fighting about a donut promotion. Only in America. Krispey Kreme picked a very weird way to be a part of the solution, but they tried. I salute them. I also give them credit for providing a story that allowed me to reset this.
AD, what's good, baby?
What happened, fat boy? Fouled out?
Cousins, what's good? Fat boy, how many you got, baby? What's good, fat boy? Fat boy! Fat boy! Fat boy!
We got donuts. Milk and donuts, fat boy.
Hey, fat boy, I
Milk
got some
and donuts,
for you.
fat boy. I don't know, man. Those dudes are pretty courageous. No way I'm rolling up on Demarcus Cousins like that. Krispey Kreme, Vax boy. Krispy Kreme, Vax boy.
Krispy Kreme, fat boy.
What world do we live in? If you can prove that you got vaccinated, you can have a free donut. But every day for the rest of the year. Yeah, but what if I had the virus? Can I have 2 every single day for the rest of the year? Or man, I'm not going to get vaccinated, but I like those donuts. I think I'll get a fake Vax card. What a world. Hey, Romy, if you get the vaccine, our company is prepared to offer a burger and fries with 0% APR. Regards, Five Guys execs. I'm not going to dignify that by saying who sent that. You know, it's one of the same 5 idiots that's always hitting me up on Five Guys. Hey, Rome, I think I'll stick to you paying me and McRibs instead of our last negotiation of me getting paid in Krispy Kremes. Signed, Brian Weber. Aaron in Iowa. Romy, he glazed me. Regards, fat people fighting for the COVID shot. Wow. Richard in Chicago, you're having yourself a day, Rich, and not a good one. Not a good one, dude. Dear Rome, we don't know what you mean by having fake vaccination cards for free donuts. Ours are legit. Signed, Beaks, Cheeks, Meats, and Treats in Studio City. Francis in Glendale. Rome. Charlie Weiss is going psychotic. He's bleeping rushing the pharmacy and injecting all the vaccines. We need help.
Solo is going psychotic. He's beating people up, and we need help.
No, he's not doing that. Chris in Milwaukee. Hey, Rome, if you get the COVID-19 vaccination, we will give you free donuts in 2021. And if you act fast, we will also throw in 2 shots of insulin for the beatus.
Diabetes.
Regards, the suits at Krispy Kreme. Before I tell you who sent that, I want to read that one more time. Romy, if you get the COVID-19 vaccination, we will give you free donuts in 2021. And if you act fast, we will also throw in 2 shots of insulin for the beatus.
Diabetes.
Regards, the suits at Krispy Kreme. Ashley in Nebraska sent that. War Lady Clones. War Lady Clones.
Krispy Kreme, fat boy.
If you act fast, We'll throw in 2 shots of insulin for the beatus.
Diabetes.
Hey, Jim. So, because you're already fat, you get the vaccine before everybody else who isn't fat, and then you're rewarded with a heart attack-infused donut for getting the vaccine because you're fat. Makes sense. Mike in Buffalo, lean AF. Hey, Mike, it's not a vaccination against fat. It's a vaccination against COVID. They're not giving out the vaccine for people who are overweight. All right, so if you want to make the argument that yes, but if you're obese, it's considered a medical condition and you get to skip the line. Is that where you're going with that? Nobody is being rewarded for anything. It's a vaccine against a deadly virus, bro. Congratulations, though, on being lean AF.
Congratulations.
Judging from your content that you've sent me every single day, you're not smart AF. Come on, man.